Hi guys, it's Mr. Right Guy 92. I'm going to be posting another video today. UFC 141 is today. Brock Lesnar versus Allistar Overeem. The winner of this fight will go on to fight Junior Dos Santos for the heavyweight championship of the world. Um, it's a unique matchup. Striker versus wrestler, obviously. Allistar Overeem has been around for a very long time. He's got over 60 professional fights. Um, Over 30 of those have been in the UFC, and half of the rest have been in K1 or Dream or Pride. He's been in Pride and Strikeforce. Very old school. But what's the scary thing is he's only 30 years old. So he's got quite a bit left in him. Um, and Brock Lesnar, on the other hand, has only had 7 MMA fights, and he's already been a champion. It's kind of funny how that's worked out. Um, but I think this fight could go either way. I could see Overeem knocking him out or knocking him TKOing him in the similar fashion that Cain Velasquez did and Shane Carwin almost did. Um, I could see Brock Lesnar doing what he did to Frank Mir the second time to Allistar Overeem too. So, I don't really know who to pick based on just picking a winner, but I am rooting for Brock Lesnar. I want to see him see what he's an interesting guy and an interesting character with his career and everything and how it's went so far. He's an interesting guy to root for and to watch. Um, so I'm kind of rooting for him in tonight's fight, and hoping that he pulls out with a TKO in the second or third round. Um, I don't think if he's to take Allistar Overeem down, I don't think Overeem will be able to get back up. Um, Overeem has a real strong upper body, real thick upper body, but his legs are tiny. I've noticed in his last fight with Brett Rogers. It was on Spike TV. They're playing that. Um, he just his legs are tiny. Brock Lesnar will just grab onto those and take him down and beat him up. So, yeah, I think more that I think about it, I think Lesnar has the capabilities to win, but he also has the capabilities to lose. So it's going to be an interesting fight, but I'm rooting towards Lesnar. And then on the other hand, you have Donald Cerrone versus Nate Diaz, which will be a really good fight. I'm surprised that fight hasn't already happened. This is the first time they've ever fought. So I think that Donald Cerrone should definitely win this fight. Not that Nate Diaz is any slouch, but I think Cerrone is just all around better than him by a wide margin. And if Cerrone wins this fight, then I could see him fighting maybe one of the top contenders, maybe Clay Guida or um, somebody, probably Clay Guida. I could see him fighting after this fight because he was once a contender at 155, and he hasn't had a matchup announced since he lost to Ben Henderson. So Donald Cerrone will put himself in that 155 mix if with the win over Nate Diaz, which is great because he's a good guy and he deserves his respect. He's been around for a long time and he's always been a contender. So it's good to see him doing well in the UFC, and I'm hoping and knowing that he will win probably tonight. Um, and then you have John Fitch versus Johnny Hendricks. Fitch hasn't fought since his draw with BJ Penn, and Johnny Hendricks is a pretty tough guy. So that should be an interesting fight, but I think Fitch will pull out with the win. Alrighty, guys, have a good night and a good day. See you later.